This clip is brought to you by SaveWithConrad.com.
Cause.
Let's talk about what's going to be cause for some headlines. Meltzer would report WWF wrestlers Haku and Brady Boone were arrested after a barroom brawl late Wednesday night near St. Louis, Missouri. The two, along with Kurt Hennig, along with, well, I guess that's it, were at Pop's Saloon, an after-hours place in Sauset, Illinois, that many wrestlers frequent after the clubs close in St. Louis. According to police reports, Jerry Bishop, a 5'6", 150-pound man, asked a woman who was talking to the three wrestlers to dance when he was out on the dance floor. Haku picked him up by the neck and threw him against the wall. As he was choking him, four bouncers went after Haku, who couldn't subdue him, and he had one of them up against the wall as well. Finally, it took 6 police officers to subdue Haku, one of whom was 6'6", 280-pound former boxer, who ended up having to be examined in the hospital because Haku bit a chunk out of his back. Haku was arrested for battery, resisting arrest, and criminal destruction of property. Boone was arrested on a battery charge, and he was hospitalized after the brawl, needing 21 stitches in the head after being hit with a bar stool. The wrestlers were spending the night in St. Louis after a show earlier that night in Decatur, Illinois. Bruce, these stories of Haku have become legendary. What do you remember about this one in particular? And did you ever see him in action?
Well, yeah, I've definitely seen him in action. I've shared the Stay Out All Night story about Haku single-handedly taking out 4 guys that just would not let up. And Haku being trying to be the voice of reason, doing everything in his power to just get these guys to go away, until they finally had to make that first move, and Haku made the second and the last move. I wasn't there for this situation. I remember hearing about it, and again, you can only comment on what you witness and what experiences you have. It's for Haku. Here's a man that has never been nothing more than a gentleman. I mean, he's only ever been a gentleman to me, and I've seen him in situations where, yeah, he's pushed and where people have pushed because he is so nice. But there's that point to where you can only push someone so far, and with Haku, you push him too far, then you will have to suffer the consequences, whatever those consequences may be. So it's I don't know what happened. All I know is that Haku was involved, and that Haku definitely held his own. And again, it's another chapter in the legend of Haku. But for me, first of all, I would go out of my way to make sure I never pissed him off. But I wouldn't want to, and I think that he is just such a gentleman and such a good guy all these years. To me, and everything that I've seen around him, I don't know that a lot of it is true. I can see him ending it because I have seen him in action, and he's a double tough human being. He is a machine. He is different, and he could be 110 years old on a walker. And or hell, he could be bedridden, and I wouldn't want to piss him off because I just think that he is that tough and that much resolve in the heart of Mr. Tonga.
So, when did you hear he bit the chunk out of a guy's back? Like, well, we've heard a couple of crazy Haku stories that always stick out to most fans. One is biting the guy's nose off, and another is biting a chunk out of a guy's back.
I don't know. I mean, I guess as the story grew and as legend grew, and it wouldn't surprise me. There's a lot of tough guys and funny at shooters and like amateur wrestlers and shit bite in fights. It's crazy, but I think that the reason is that sometimes in amateur wrestling, when you get in and you get someone down and your face is on someone's back, it's easy to do. You can bite the shit out of them if they're wearing a singlet and kind of come up, what? I didn't do nothing. But it'll get somebody to move. So I guess it works. Can't say that well, okay, maybe not. Can't say that I've ever bit someone in the midst of a fight, but I think I might have.
Well, we got to hear that.
Hey, it's Conrad Thompson. Thanks for checking out the podcast here on YouTube. Be sure to hit the subscribe button and the notifications bell so you get a notice anytime we upload some new content. And go save yourself some money right now. If you're in a 30-year loan or you have credit card debt, it's not a matter of if I can save you money. It's a matter of how much. Find out right now for free at SaveWithConrad.com.